So hey everybody, my name is Rachel. For those that don't know, just really want to start trying to do something new here and put out some videos. Most of you know, if you don't, I'm a recovering addict. I'm set free today. Coming up on my 4-year anniversary in October. Truly amazing transformation has occurred in my life. And I just feel like, God's just telling me, you need to let people know. You need to let people know that there's hope out there, that you don't have to live that way the rest of your life. That's a lie from the enemy. That's what he wants us to believe. I was 37 years old before I realized that I needed help and got the help that I needed. God opened the door and gave me the chance to go to rehab and get the help that I needed. I was there for a year, and I would say everybody's different. I really think anything less than that is probably not enough. We didn't get it that way overnight, so it's not going to get fixed overnight. I'm not going to sit here and say that some of us or some of you out there can't have a miraculous healing, because absolutely you can. But that's not what happened for me. It took some time. As the lady will tell you that I went through the program under, she'll tell you I was a tough cookie to crack, but until we get ready to get the help we need, we're not going to get any better. Your family can want it for you. Everybody around you can want it, but until you want it and want that different lifestyle, you're not going to do anything different to get it. And for me, that was the point that I was at. I was tired. I was sick and tired of being tired. I wanted the new life. I wanted something different. But for me, you live that way for 20 plus years, and the devil will tell you that you'll always be this way. There's no hope for you. But that's a lie. There is hope. There is hope, and our hope is in Jesus Christ. And that's the person that we've got to turn to and open our heart up to. He's the only one that can set us free. But, for a lot of us, he opens the doors, but we just refuse to walk through them. It was simple for me just now. God just really was speaking to me. I was outside cutting grass, and I usually have my headphones on and listen to music. But today I just listened to the sound of the lawnmower, and God speaking to me as I cut my grass. And, when I woke up this morning, it was raining very lightly. I said, yay, it's a good day to do nothing. I had planned on being lazy all day. But it's supposed to rain here for the next 7 days. And I was like, man, the sun came out, and I kind of laid and watched a couple movies, and I just kept saying to myself, man, the sun's out. I really need to get my grass cut today. If I don't, I'm going to miss the chance to do it because of the rain just supposed to set in. I was finally got up and went and cut my grass, and God just said, that's kind of how we are a lot of times in our own life. He gives us a window of opportunity to do something that we need to do, and if we don't take that opportunity, a lot of times we miss it and it's gone. Because he said, if you don't get up and cut that grass right now, I don't want to hear you complain next week when your grass is knee high and it's wet and it's raining every day. He said, because I gave you the opportunity to get up and cut it. So that's kind of how we are in our own life. God gives us the opportunity to do it, but a lot of times we don't step into the opportunities that he gives us for whatever reason. Fear, laziness. There's a lot of reasons. But then the first thing that we want to do when God opens those doors and we miss those opportunities is we want to blame him. But we can't blame anybody but ourselves. And that's kind of how it is with addiction. We want to blame everybody around us. Well, our life was it was just a terrible life. I had a horrible childhood, and I was abused, and my parents didn't love me. Nobody loved me. Nobody was there for me. And that may be true. It may be. But ultimately at the end of the day, your life was what it was and turned out the way it did because of the choices that we made and you made. And you can't blame anybody else for that except for yourself. And until we realize that, things are not going to change for us, because as long as we live with that victim mentality, nothing's going to change for us. But, God's just really been dealing with me a little bit lately, because, he didn't set me free just for me. He set me free to use me to reach people, and I don't feel like I've been really doing anything to reach anybody other than letting people kind of see where my life is and the walk that I am walking, and to see that I am free today and I don't have to live the life that I lived before. But, there's not that many people that see that life. And, there's people out there hurting, that are broken. Man, addiction is such an epidemic right now. And it doesn't matter what race you are, what sex you are, what class you are. It comes to take you all out. And it's taken a lot of people out. A lot of people I've lost, And God's just saying, it was about me for a while because I needed to take care of me. I needed to get myself where I needed to be. I needed to learn who I was. Really, I didn't have no idea who I was. I mean, I was high from the age of 15 on. So, when my years of crucial, like years of learning who I was and the years that were being molded into who I was already using. So, I had no idea who I was. None. So it took me 40 years to find out who I was and to be okay with me. And, God's given me almost 4 years of learning and getting to be okay with me and walking this thing out. And now he's just saying to me very loud and clear, now we got to do something to reach these people out here that are hurting. He's like, I got people waiting to hear your story. And I don't know exactly if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I know this is a start. And I'm not very comfortable with putting myself out there, especially making videos and whatever. But, it's not about me. And he tells us all the time, we're going to have to step out in faith and step out of our comfort zone. I got a work to do for the Lord. And, and I feel strongly that he is going to use me in a mighty way. And I just got to be willing to do what he's asking me to do. And so I'm just going to start simple. I'm just going to start putting out a few videos here and there I get myself where I'm comfortable putting them out there. And I know God's going to use them because, I'm not a huge fan of social media. I'm on there like everybody else. But, it's a mighty way to reach a lot of people in a short amount of time. And so we're going to see where this thing goes. I don't know where it's going to go, but we'll see. Because if God's in it, there's no telling what can happen with it. So I'm just going to start. I'm just going to start putting them out there. I'm going to start posting them here and there. I just want people to know that there is hope and that you don't have to live in bondage and addiction. And it doesn't have to be just drugs and alcohol. We all suffer from many addictions. It might be food. It might be whatever it is. I don't know. There's all kinds of things out there to be addicted to. But we just need to break those chains of bondage off of our life. And, there ain't but one that can do it. So, I'm just going to close in prayer right now. And I just ask that when we do start sharing these videos, everybody share them. We don't know who it's going to reach and who needs to. And if there's things you want to hear and you want me to, I'm pretty open, If there's something that about my life that what I went through that can help you, I'm all about sharing it. So just help me and be supportive. And like I said, let's see what this thing does. And I'm just going to close in prayer and just see what happens. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this time together, Father. I just pray right now that whatever doors that you want open and you want us to step through, Father, you just give us the courage and the strength to be able to step into them, Father. Just help us to not be lazy and to not be in fear, that whenever these doors open, that you give us the courage and the strength to be able to walk through, that we don't miss our opportunity to help and reach out to others. And there's so many hurting people, Father. I just pray right now that these videos will help somebody. They will give somebody hope today, Father, that has no hope, that feels like there's no way out. Father, I just pray right now that you'll just bless these videos and you'll just bless everybody that's watching them. In Jesus' holy name I pray. Amen. Thank you. Share this video. Love y'all. And you'll be seeing more from me. Bye.